Thank you. Takes the ticket.
Your wrist, please.
All right. Well, that pays right, miss. There you go.
There you are. Enjoy yourself at the Purple Lotus, Mr.
Yeah.
Egan.
Thank you.
Oh,
Greetings, sir.
Another drink, sir?
Seems your twin brother is here tonight.
Again with 12 sugar?
Yes. No, wait.
Interesting.
Or perhaps a doppelganger. Either way, that is your business to deal with.
mm-hmm.
Yes, I suppose so.
I didn't know these
Unless
had a
Casey doesn't find anything.
sense of humor.
No.
Huh.
Here's your bracelet.
Where?
Enjoy yourself at the Purple Lotus.
That'll be against 3 carats.
Thank you.
What's up?
And another tip for you.
What's up, Crass? What's up?
Oh, it's Crass.
What's up? You seem troubled.
Hello.
Greetings. Welcome, Mr. Cato.
Really helps me keep going.
Unless Casey doesn't find any items on you.
Winning.
I have my wallet, cell phone, and a bag.
That is concerning.
Please, I'll take your bag for you. I'll keep
Right.
it in safe storage.
Okay, here's my bag, but I have a business's Crass here, so that's why I need it. But I'll deal with that. I'll let you know.
Very well. Yeah, Crass, if
Is he
you
leaving?
have
Oh no.
business with Crass, you can grab it.
Oh, I see him over there.
You stay here for a moment.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah,
Yes.
of course. There's two of them.
I'll help you. I'll help you.
That's funny.
Lilac. Yeah. Oh, I got you. What? Here's your ticket.
Yeah.
Here, coffee is over.
Cato states that he may require
That'll be 8
it with
carats.
Crass.
Do you have any
Shoppers on that for you.
Try that.
Here's your ticket.
Thank you.
We have special muffins that will taste like
Bracelet.
whatever you feel like. One of them is mine.
There you go. Enjoy yourself at the Purple Lotus.
Thank you. Of course.
Oh boy. Yo, Bonnie.
Oh, excuse me. Okay.
Help at the door. Lilac bot's being overwhelmed.
Oh boy. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I didn't recognize you not in like I'm wearing and stuff.
Armor.
Yep.
I came from home. I didn't feel like bringing my weapons and armor if I was just coming from home.
Yeah, I just came from a gun range, so didn't want to be shot.
Yeah,
or
I got
anything.
in trouble at work, so they sent me home.
Oh, that's.
So I figured I'd come and relax for a bit.
I need to. Yeah, I'm gonna need to talk to you today. You might know some things about what I'm wondering about.
Oh, I'm free all night if you need chat.
But yes,
Excuse me, Mr. Lawyer.
and
Something you can talk about here.
yeah, we
Do you
can
want to
talk.
talk later?
Oh, we can talk here, but my apologies. I have
Here.
some PL business. No, God, okay, we got. Yeah, this guy. Yeah. Someone here? Oh, this is some guy.
There we go.
I guess we can talk a little bit now about stuff.
Oh, hello. Oh, sorry. Goodbye.
So,
What's up?
said you're a cleric, right? Okay, I got it. So, you know about like your like light type magic stuff?
My blessing. Yes.
Well, blessing. I don't know. I was talking with someone named Sienna. Do you know the Sienna?
Sienna.
Kind of like wears orange.
I can't say I do.
Has like a magic ring.
Yeah, no, doesn't ring a bell.
I guess you all light
Are they
users.
natives?
No. It's a friend of somebody's.
You know there are like millions of clerics in the world, right?
Yes, but like you're in this area, so I'm sorry. I don't know if you knew them or
I'm
not.
not originally stationed here.
Well, yes, of course, but this is not working right.
That seems very presumptuous. Anyway, the point being,
Is it? I'm guessing it's rather effective against like certain types of creatures or beings, probably like
well,
undead and
anything
stuff.
that would be normally affected by light magic would definitely be heavily affected by it. Holy magic is essentially light magic with a blessing, after all.
Hmm. It's just saying. I'm just saying
So,
because
but yeah, creatures
yeah.
like the undead, creatures that are demonic in nature, creatures that are abyssal. Um, there's even an argument that it could be useful against, well, creatures that are existent that shouldn't be. Void creatures.
Just I was talking with this Sienna, and she said that anyone who's basically not a devil or a demon or any sort of like stuff like that could possibly learn it.
Yeah, everyone has the capacity, as long as you have the mana.
I see. Well,
And well, it's not necessary to have an affinity, but it helps a lot.
yeah, I probably don't. I mean, I'm not light.
But
I'm
even if you don't have an affinity for light, you could have an affinity for a different element, learn how to use that better. If you have the mana, of course.
Well,
I'm
it's
actually
very strange.
in the process of teaching Nano a bit about it, so
Oh,
I've been reading up a bit more.
it's interesting. Even nano, huh? A lot of the nature people don't really use, blessings and like divine light and all that. It's more like the sun. Is that still kind of the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
or not?
So if you have an affinity for light magic, then yeah.
An affinity
I mean, light magic is the same as holy magic, but the difference is that holy magic actually carries a blessing with it. But light magic is just light.
4,444? That seems right for the kind of damage I was doing.
Hey, how have you been?
Well, I also wasn't,
Has one of you guys been messing with my drink?
No, I
This is the
just
first I've seen you in like a couple weeks.
and I just got here. I didn't come across you. I got here like 2 minutes ago.
Is this you?
Yes, I'm out of my armor, but hi.
Millionaire's Bane, I'm assuming.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, I was surprised too.
You look great.
Thank you. I know I do.
Yeah. Affinity for light? I mean, my affinity is the four elements. Light? Maybe I can't do light. Doesn't. Because he said I don't.
Well,
I need an
it's not
affinity.
that you can't do it.
I mean,
It just
I have.
makes it easier.
Oh, okay. I mean, I could use the light spell, but
With enough
light.
training, I mean, you can use any magic. It's just inherently, if you're going against someone who started at the same time as you, who had an affinity, they would have a much easier time learning and grasping the skills. They would advance much quicker.
I see.
So if you're really determined to learn it, I'm sure you could.
Well, probably not, but I'm just trying to figure out how
Is there something you need light magic for?
Well, no, not necessarily. I was told anyone could really do it if they are not like, devil or demon or something, I was just wondering if I have the
Yeah.
capability. So, yeah, thanks. That's
Um, Honestly, I don't know if you have the capability or not.
oh,
You would have to
okay.
find out yourself.
What the I see.
I know personally, I only have an affinity for light, so I'm not really. It's not really a need for me to look at any other elements or any other magics. But it suits me because it fits my my blessing,
Right.
the blessing of barriers.
I don't. Hmm. There's not really a
I
lot of
do recommend though
nature.
because
Huh?
I found this out yesterday. If you do training, um, especially if you're trying to figure out your affinity through mana crystals, just be sure that if you do, you don't let it get filled up so much that it explodes in your hand. Mhm.
I mean, I was told what my
Because
affinity
Nano did
was.
that
I was
and
told by the spirits what my
almost
affinity
blew up
is.
the training room.
Oh fuck. I mean, is that even possible considering? But I see. I mean, the spirits
Well,
told
I
my
mean,
affinity.
I don't know if it's possible or not, but anyway, continue.
Yeah, the spirits told my affinity. They're like,
Fire, earth, water, air,
yeah. I'm like, that's cool. And I kind of learned
but no light.
recently. No light now. I mean, so I was just wondering if it's possible. So I guess
It's definitely possible.
yeah. I mean, I learned recently that like having 4 affinities is rather substantial. Usually people have 1 or maybe 2 at the most.
Yeah, like I said, I've just got the one. But that sounds so difficult. I mean, to get as far as I've had, it's taken years, and that's just with one. I can't imagine training four at once.
Well, I didn't do 4 at once. I mean, I did fire and then water, then I went to earth and then air, and then I did all 4.
Oh, okay.
But that's
Makes a
regular
bit more
magic.
sense, I guess.
I mean, I'm learning spirit magic, which is slightly different, but I'm only on fire and then air a little bit for now. I haven't done the other 2.
Well, keep at it, and if you ever do decide to learn and you need some help, let me know. I always like teaching.
All right, thanks. I won't keep you up any.
Mhm.
I'll hold you up anymore.
Hello.
Hey.
Stop.
Just
But
Keep
yeah,
talking?
no,
yeah. I mean, it's
yeah,
already
just chatting.
already done. I mean, I won't hold you up any longer.
Feel free to join.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
You're not holding me up.
I just wanted to say something kind of real quick.
oh, okay. Oh, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just really sorry about shooting you in the chest so abruptly. I really have no idea what that was about.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're
It
like
was really uncalled for.
all enhanced and stuff, but I'm basically like a human, so
Wait, you got shot in the chest?
yeah,
By me.
yeah, that's fine.
Are you
No harm.
okay?
Yeah, I'm good. The armor is pretty
Yeah, the
hard.
bullet kind of turned into nothing.
Yeah, just kind of like
It's
poof.
just, listen,
But
when I was in the range and I was just shooting nonstop, it's like something took over. It's like I wasn't in charge. I was just like an automated turret at that point. It's just, I don't know. I was out of
yeah,
it.
I'll
But now that I'm here, I can really feel how weird it was.
yeah, be sure to watch out for that and stuff. I mean, at least you found it early.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
I'm glad you're
I'm
okay.
yeah. I mean, Naiad mithril really is a rather hard substance.
Wait, that's Naiad Mithril?
I thought I told you that, or was that the other guy?
Yes. Sorry. No, it was me. It's just that I've now worked with it, and I understand it a bit more. Nora was showing me.
yeah, you.
Sorry. Whenever it comes to armors and metals and things I can work with, I get super excited.
I mean, yeah, I mean, sure, it can take a bullet, of course, but this, I mean, the way I had mine designed, it's not for.
More than a bullet.
Well, yeah.
I saw how much it took to forge that stuff.
Yeah, and the vacuum and all that good stuff. But let's try not to reveal too many secrets in random people. But you know, it's not. It's designed for me as a spellcaster. It's not frontline, take brute force and, you know, like a tank. It's for maximum mobility, agility, semanticize. I mean, that's why there's so much like gaps, and so I can freely spellcast and move however I want.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I can't wait to learn more. So excited.
So do you yep.
I'm sure
It's really cool, but
some
we can get
cases
friends.
you use your intimidating
And I was just driving a minute.
family was different whenever needed.
Canada.
Of course, if I'm on
Do
the battlefield,
you
I
talk
shoot
to you
them.
about
Here's
something?
the battle
Of course.
that I
Because
can
it's
for
Talk to
go
Canada
out
Day.
a lot of the darkness
That was
as
me.
quickly as possible.
Sorry.
Oh, no worries. I
Is
was
it amazing that you take on missions on whenever needed? Sort of a war fighter?
Unfortunately, though, lately they've been keeping me stuck at the tower doing more
The first has to do with me having to fight Elijah. I'm wanting to at least be there to oversee how
Ugh.
it goes. Yes.
fun.
Not fun. No.
Let's just say it's a deal I had to make with Kara to prove myself, considering the race.
Mm.
Either way, to be with Luna.
Wait, what?
1 second.
Well, we don't have to wait on what the fuck. Yeah.
Either way, the second part of it is with Alice's training.
Yeah, which I want to help on that and stuff. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Is it make sure things let's see, she said she trusts me, so I'll try to show her on that trust.
The reason, like, the
So I can
thing,
heal.
the worst that's going to happen is she's going to reabsorb the mana she's using.
We don't know that. I mean, being around magic hurts her in
yes.
general, so still that.
The reason it does is because of her absorbing too much that her body can handle. She has the ability to absorb, which is what I did to Fate, and I was getting it to where she could function full, and it was absorbing quite a bit from Alice. When she came back, it wasn't as much.
I see.
Either thing.
What's happening over here?
Just talking to Kat about
Lucian will
something.
beat up Elijah so he can be with Luna.
You are.
Actually, I can't even remember who Luna was. I think it's the female dragon person.
One of
Elijah's sister.
Yeah, okay, now I recall, yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's been a while.
Actually, hilarious.
Either way. But yes, I've gone through Alice's dreams of the past, going through her memories. In a sense, he's broken.
Hmm. Wow. Hmm. That's
The
a lot.
difficulty, the reason of doing it is to see if you can use the mana and actually have it work. Because if she's able to have it work, that means she can make her vessel stronger. If it can't, that means there's something preventing it from doing so.
Hmm. See, I just want to get all the facts down before we start having her like cast or do anything crazy. I mean, she's new at this. I mean, she doesn't know what she's doing. I mean,
Yeah.
like you can't
I'm
assume that when she casts, it'll be like small or confined.
with the way I do my runes, it would.
You realize you make bigger the ruin, the bigger the spell, right?
What was that?
I mean, do you realize if like you make like a really big ruin or something, the spell might be big or something? So it's like, what if she makes it too big or?
The way I do the runes, they are specific to the amount that is pulled.
I mean, when she puts too much into it.
That's why. That's why I would be starting out small.
You'd be assuming that she's starting out small, but you know she doesn't know what small is. You see what I'm trying to say?
The runes shouldn't be pulling any more than they need to pack it to use what they're going to be using.
I see. You know how long it took me to. You know how long I waited before I started to even cast? Not counting the spirit shit.
Yeah.
Which didn't even
that
really
I
count.
can understand being a lot more challenging.
It was 6 to 7. No, not the spirit magic, but regular casting. It was 6 to 7 months before I even did any of that. I wanted to get all the facts down, how this worked, what it can do,
like
how far, how big, how small, the damage.
That's why I'd be teaching her how to use my particular runes.
I mean,
they only pull a certain amount of mana depending on how it.
I mean, do you have anything like non-damaging, which I started out on?
What was that?
You have any like non-damaging ruin spells or something? Stuff like, you know, defensive, I guess.
Yes, I actually know a few runes that like that. I actually had during Zach's training doing as such of one to train him so that he knows how it feels to use magic in a way. He'd be using it in particular himself, just doing it mainly to train his body so he gets stronger. Being able to hold more mana along the way.
Also, like, Alice is a human. I mean, she's not like you or me. I have a bit more mana than a normal human, and you're like, you're you. I mean, holy moly. But, like, just.
Usually I can tell how I can use by just looking at him, but with Alice, I can't even see the mana unless it's being siphoned away.
This is a problem.
That's why I'm beating out very small.
Well, if somehow I can be able
a
to.
light spell, for example.
I did the light spell around here. She was coughing her lungs out.
Yeah, that's. I'm surmising it's from the excess mana she's. That's why if it's her using it, all she's doing is reabsorbing what she's using. Sadly, it is an experiment in a way, but it is something to help understand more of what's going on.
If you need anything, I can get you something.
The light spell is rather small. It can't even really be measured, the amount of mana. It's one of my Orisons. It's kind of like a the fucking arcane cantrip
Well,
people call it, but
it's
it's like
mainly just to see what happens. Because if the spell activates, she's not absorbing, reabsorbing mana that's used.
uh I suppose, but it's still more.
I said, it's all experimented at this point, only just to be able to figure out what can't be done. Not to mention, the other reason of doing this is to help her become stronger. It just doesn't have to rely on myth.
I mean, I have the mentality where it's just because you're a magic user doesn't mean you automatically just win. You hit the win button like, okay, I'm a magic user. You lose, I win. That's not how I
She's
do
also
things.
getting trained by Stan.
I mean, hell, I've lost lots of times against people who didn't even use magic. I know it's rather embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. But
I've lost my fair share as well.
it's just sometimes. Oh my gosh, what are they doing? What are they
Hey Jay, does this mean you get beat up out of one of
What the hell are they talking?
No.
It's hilarious.
Either way, like I said, it really depends on how this goes, because overall, I'm probably gonna have to take a trip to her world.
Whatever's left of it. I wouldn't recommend it.
True, considering at this point I have no clue. When I was last seeing it, it's still quite light there. Her memories, when I went to them, they would actually allow for needles.
Well, we're getting derailed. I mean, let's continue what you wanted to talk about. Also, I don't recommend a light spell. Lasts a fucking hour. But you missed something more instantaneous.
I mainly am doing more.
But
after
yeah.
that, we can go with something stronger and be the game.
I've been gone for a couple of weeks now, and you call the first thing you call me when you see me again is Peter Parker. Great.
Well, all I'm saying is that we need to get all the facts down of what's exactly happening. I know, sure, she's reabsorbing the mana, and she may, as soon as she casts, reabsorb into it. But even if it's more complicated, maybe the demon in her arm is somehow affecting things. I don't know. It's just you just need to take
what
it
I'm
slow.
understanding, Misfit has her own mana.
What the oh god, it's so more complicated.
However, it is weak. She can't regain it as bad because of the deal that Alice made with Stan.
Thank fucking goodness, or else I was gonna freaking bang my head against the wall.
Right.
If anything, the wedding's probably gonna happen at the end of August, beginning of September.
Yes.
Yeah, I got the lead the wedding singer.
Right.
I am no wedding singer. The wedding singer's over in the corner over there.
You're a great singer, shut up. Well, you're a good singer.
Wait a minute.
Either way, I will let you know when it will be done.
You said or I was just talking to Claire. I know it seems kind of weird, but people do have a. You said her affinity was light and dark or something.
Got it.
Yes. I have a feeling it's mainly myth that is the dark side.
I did not agree to
Well,
this, I know. Yeah,
anyways, I only recently learned about like affinities with different types, but this can work.
I can at least get her started on dark spells myself.
Say so nonchalantly, like dark spells is okay.
You shut it. You shut it. You know.
Depends on what you use them for. Dark can go around on quite a few things, such as like shadow magic, for example.
Listen, we can fight all day. It's gonna be a long conversation.
Shadow magic are usually used by the devils. I see what you mean.
You know,
It really just depends on the things, but yes. Dark, it's just like with light, it can come to varying things.
Into what? Bondage?
One of which is essentially the holy flame, for example. You'll see him actually visibly shudder.
I did hear about that. They call them blessings or blessed light or something. I just heard about it now.
Mm-hmm. Either way, the other reason why I wanted to use runes is because it's the way that I'm going to be teaching her. It's more controlled, and it's easier to stop if there is some mess up, because you do have to allow the magic to pass into the rune. Unlike with spells, if you're doing chanting, all it takes is one wrong word and end up polymorphing yourself.
Well, it depends upon the caster. It doesn't work like that for me. Either it'll work or it won't.
Well, no, but I'm just giving an example of what it could happen.
I see. That's why I taught. I'm not sure if you know who Sig is, but one of the PL people with the 2 different colored eyes.
No, I don't know who that one is.
Yeah, it's fine. That's why a lot of his spells are written down and or just pretty much there, and he just like pulls it out and casts it. It's not spontaneous like me, so stuff like that is also really good too, almost like an inscription, but in a book.
Well, anything interesting going on tonight?
So yeah,
join the conversation.
So there's holy moly, you're close. So yeah, I'm just saying that there's different ways to make things rather simple.
Yes.
It's quite a classic canon.
To reduce the chance of failure.
Talking about this?
Yeah.
I wonder.
And how we should be rather
the conversation.
Calm and slow on spell casting for her, considering her condition.
How's that going? You know more about that magic stuff than I do.
She's currently resting for the time being from the sound thing. I have not been. I have not started teaching her yet. I gave her a book of yes. I gave her a book on basics of magic. Once she reaches a certain chapter, I can start getting her more hands-on.
I thought you can't be around magic.
Yeah, that's why we're having this conversation.
That is the funny thing, though. Do you remember when I said that you were pulling mana from her?
Yeah. I didn't say that.
I just misheard.
She absorbs the mana that's used. That is why it harms her. She is absorbing over the limit she's allowed for her body.
So she's overheating, basically. But with magic.
More like,
I used too many augmentations at once.
More like overloading.
Yeah.
You don't know about that.
Which I suspect is the reason she pops up at Black Theft.
Yeah, that black stuff. Yeah. Well, if she can, definitely she's kind of one of the lower tier people in our group now, with me finding bad wings. I think she's one of the few people left who can't really hold up in the fight. Definitely having some self-defense power to be able.
Is that
I think
where?
could probably do more than me in that matter.
Not to mention she'd be able to hold off Myth if she needs to. So
I mean, if we got a
one
lawyer.
with her.
What do you mean?
Yes.
Sure, we
In
may
her
have
arm.
that.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Times me and TD were here.
Yes, I've actually had conversations with her.
Bad wings can make a connection. On two different levels.
I have a freaking memory of a goldfish. Help me a little bit.
Either way, they apparently both have disparate mana, which is the interesting part.
No.
Super mana.
No.
Didn't fit last time. Didn't you have an interest at one point?
She told me herself that she has her own reserve when she takes over.
Yes. I want to mana acts like my fluid inside my body.
I have no idea. I can't even mana she uses. It seems to be somehow.
That's weird. How do I use mana? I use the blood inside me. It's not actually blood. It's some kind of weird atomic shit that bad with. It's essentially my magic mana capacity shit. That's what my armor's made out of.
You can essentially use the magic 3 blood if you're needing to heal yourself. It's accelerate. So, not exactly the best of things because it does make you quite exhausted.
Did you fix your issue earlier?
Apparently, okay, I'm Peter.
Well,
I got spider powers.
I hope we can help
ring around
her out
with
somehow.
webs,
I
can
definitely
crawl
put my faith in you.
walls,
I care a lot about how they wanted to understand. So yeah, still good that she has some self-defense. All the trouble she's gonna get into. I mean, of course I can protect her, but I can't always be there.
Say you sure about that?
She was slammed.
Okay, anyone else here?
There's nothing special about me. You can even ask Sandy.
Except for
Closest
us.
she has, yeah, closest she has to relying on anyone is the demon that is with her.
And a demon.
Well,
Too many things inside. Tell them to do it now. What the nanites that's all infused in her system? After what happened for us, I don't think those should be in there anymore. But I think they're gonna have to be.
yeah, for now.
Harry Parker.
Anyway, the whole entire plan is to see what happens when she's using magic.
Maybe I should be around when that happens. I don't really feel comfortable just finding out
Like you
later.
can come with.
Yeah, definitely want to be with.
Highly unlikely that she'd be doing that.
It's too easy, mate.
Yeah, well that.
I don't know. I did that once. I tried to perform something called a typhoon. It was an experimental thing that I came up with, so it's kind of my fault. Badwings advised against it. It's essentially shooting out a bunch of small, really oxidized light bulbs throughout my waist in a 360 motion, creating like a big explosion around me. It kind of clogged inside me, and then I blew up at the waist. It was really horrible, but he put me back together.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I wish you the best of
That's a
luck.
sad say, isn't it?
Yeah, I have lots of powers. I kind of experiment. Only a handful of them actually work though.
You need to deal with.
Aren't they supposed to have some
Try not to do the ones where you explode.
It's really quiet.
I'm just listening. I mean, sorry.
Yeah, let's not talk
I don't know.
about that. So only if your owner tells you to preserve yourself are you going to ask?
Yes, I will let you both know when happening.
Yes, I did.
Who's your owner?
You are a dick.
Adam?
Let's just say I know about the whole predicament
Yes.
thing, and I'm not too happy about it.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Hey,
Do you hear me? Is my mic or something?
a choice you can do to actually help yourself a bit.
Adam?
Yeah. What? What? Oh. What? Oh no. Are you okay?
Hello?
I had some ideas.
Hey,
You going blind?
is this a prank or something?
No, it's not. No.
Please? Hey!
you have a lot of crazy
You know
people
how
here,
easy that
and you literally have to
corner?
synaphraph, so I think
Oh,
someone
yes.
else wants to do it. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi, Chance.
I'm gonna go over here now.
What do you think about all this?
What the heck?
a big robot thing or something.
Things seem calm for now.
I stole one of his cookies and I put your
We
name and mine
are
in there.
currently on hold for.
Better?
Oh, did how was the proposal thing?
Okay.
Honey. Beatrice. My intentions was not.
Seems like you guys have family problems. Maybe you should, like, leave.
And in about that amount of time, we should have some of our other workers.
I'm
filter
sorry,
in.
you guys have too many problems. Hi, brother. They're having family
God.
I love Kira.
Family problem.
But we had family problems.
Like that, Nathan.
Yeah, but
Yeah, like.
the middle of the goddamn,
Family problem.
Better use.
Ben, wings, mouth.
Got it.
I had to text her.
This world does intrigue enough. Perhaps we should.
Question: did she turn into a robot of some kind?
Instead of going home right away.
Because
I
that's
mean,
technically
she
always
was
a
a
robot.
cyborg before, so yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Okay. I didn't know that.
Yes, I know.
I feel like there's someone I can see right now.
You look the same, even more now.
Okay.
Oh, this is the robot girl, by the way.
Got it.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah. It's a pleasure to see you again as well.
Yes, so I heard everything you were
How have
saying
you been
earlier.
doing?
I've been really good. How are you?
All of it.
I see. I've been doing wonderfully. Thank you for asking.
And when
Well,
we
now
get your
it's really.
The night is getting more and more interesting.
So, been keeping
Well,
yourself
hey.
busy?
Yeah, you
fun
could
times.
say that to
People
an
from
extent.
fun times.
It's hard to understand you.
True
I
that.
want to.
Keep it simple.
I mean, if you could.
A little.
Certain lady in your life.
I mean, she's right next to you.
I'm right here.
I like to meet you.
As a wise man once said,
Pleasure to meet you.
Voice
Zeno.
finalization.
I'm Stella.
Where'd the other guy go?
Pleasure.
Never mind.
Yes, we met on when I was first here at CL.
Rather
A
entertaining.
little better.
Yeah, that was.
So again, why did you change
Son
to
of a
look
gun.
You wrote a
closer
contract
to me?
for me.
Yes.
Essentially overseeing it.
So you just changed clothes without.
Also expensive.
Ah, congratulations. I might have known this already. You do have a certain air about you. But congratulations nonetheless.
You noticed when it happened?
Where is your village?
So,
Tribe, I guess. You keep
when is the
talking
big day?
I don't really know where you're from.
The wedding or the birth?
Either.
Shadow.
So,
Both.
wedding.
When
Wedding's probably towards the end of the month, if not early September. Expecting, I don't know off the top of my head. Remember off the top of my head.
Well, normally it's 9 months after conceiving.
Like a shadow would, but
Yeah, but it's different because goddess and demigod don't know really know the time frame.
Well,
in both regards, congratulations, and I hope it all goes smoothly.
that's the case.
Oh, the fun part's gonna be the wedding.
Did you know Frederick was getting married? And that he's soon to be a father?
Replicate yourself.
I know
Hello,
Colette.
sir.
Yes.
Ah. Colette did mention that she knew Frederick. I didn't know if she knew you.
Perhaps a shapeshifter.
We do.
Yes.
Very well. Well, I'll introduce you for now, boyfriend.
We also know illusion.
I mean, I do that around other students too.
Oh, there, Colette.
Hello, illusion.
Very well.
Okay.
Well, I feel a bit out of place here, to be fair.
So, in those
surprised by
rooms
this.
you were
Very
speaking
proper.
about, was there
You do
anything in
seem
particular
you do
you
meet most everybody.
found interesting?
Yeah.
Mm.
They don't all trespass though, but still.
There was
Still fit the part here, but gold walls, white walls.
Mango on pizza.
a big sword.
What?
Yeah.
Elaborate
Wait,
about that.
where'd that come from?
I want that.
That's
You
funny later.
grabbed the sword. Did you leave it
Oh,
where it was?
great.
Okay, we can get that after we exit PL.
I wonder what that is. Seems all the classes are fairly
Too heavy,
small.
or you couldn't grab it.
Maybe all my hands are just too big.
If you insist.
Probably the second.
Wouldn't budge. So you weren't strong enough, or something
You anyhow.
enchanted about it.
Mango
You were
on
not the
pizza
person to grab
for
it.
you.
Back upstairs or elsewhere?
I'm getting hungry now.
With
We'll look
extra
upstairs, I guess.
watermelon.
What are you even saying by not being kicked?
When your friends found you, did they try to lift it?
How you doing, Kata?
I'm doing
I mean,
alright. Huh?
Yeah.
So then
I'm just
they
kind of
are
bouncing around.
also weak.
I don't like interjecting into conversation, so I'm kind of like sitting around, seeing who I can chat with.
Oh, okay. I see. And I didn't know Colette was with somebody.
Would you mind showing me this room?
I don't know who Colette is, but congratulations to her.
I'm just gonna take that and put that.
She works at the bar here.
Pile that I have building.
Oh,
The one with the white
maybe I
hair.
do know who Colette is then.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't want
Oh.
to
Okay.
rush you
Yeah. I get it now.
Okay.
take too much of your time.
Oh.
I'm slow. I'm sorry. Me and names don't work very well.
An enchanted sword sounds
I always forget. I'm very good at faces.
I'd also like to research these ruins, see
Especially ones that are super expressive and hard to forget, like yours.
because
Let's talk over here.
become slightly more intriguing.
Oh, okay.
The fuck is that, man? Look at my hair. How's my face unforgettable? Is it because I'm a cat? Got the
No,
ears?
just because there's no one else I've ever seen who looks like you.
You're able to change
Thanks?
mostly for
You're welcome.
So, anyways, you said you worked with this material? You mean
as much as I might like
Yeah,
stuff is very coveted and trustworthy
I actually
for only certain
blessed
people?
some of it.
Brahma allowed you to bless it? Strange.
Noru
Or
wanted me
Noru.
to.
Oh, Noru.
Hmm?
Oh, I see.
I will
I guess she was talking about needing some of the stuff for like a weapon or something. I don't know exactly.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it worked or not. I'm hoping it did. Because if it didn't,
What
it'll turn into a curse blade and will explode. Like killing anyone holding it.
Well, how
I
do you...
guess it could go much worse than just exploding. It
I mean, I thought you
could
just
completely corrupt her and turn her into a killing machine.
Well, I thought you just like pour holy water on it and stuff and just like say a chant or something, right? I assume.
Oh, it's much more difficult than that.
It's kind of
Especially
rather.
when you're doing multi-layered enchantments like I did.
It's rather simple for the archangels. I mean, just kind of like poof and.
Of course, it'd be simple for the archangels. They're archangels.
Right. I just thought it was that simple.
They literally have the power that they're drawing from. I'm asking for it.
Oh god, I'm so sorry. Oh
That's the
fuck.
difference.
I suck so hard right now. Okay.
I'm just a
yeah.
human cleric. I don't have those abilities.
Oh yeah. Ooh boy. Ooh. Okay. Actually, that's it. You gave me an idea. This is how I get the power of the light. I'll ask where I get my power from. If they can do stuff like
I mean, yeah, that may work. Though, I mean, there's always the possibility that it doesn't, and they just smite you.
I'm surprised they haven't already smited me. I guess the worst they can say is no. But, oh well.
I mean, the worst they could say is Avada Kedavra, but you know.
That, yeah. 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 Did you want me to see if it worked? I mean, I got magic sense. Does it not work like that?
It usually.
Maybe you can touch it. Maybe
it
like,
would
ooh, it
if
works.
it was regular magic.
You'd be like, oh, it
but
works. Or
the way blessings work is it bestows an aspect of the angel that you call forth into a piece of equipment.
Oh god, I didn't realize it was that hardcore.
Yeah.
The one I got it from,
usually
probably a
that's
beast
fine
right
if
now.
you have just one blessing, but this blade has two. And the issue might be that if the blessings don't correlate, or the angels who gave the blessings don't agree, then instead of it becoming a fully angelic blade, it will become a cursed blade and do a variety of really bad things, like potentially exploding and or corrupting the user, or worse.
Well, my weapon is like strange. It's like so like I don't even really know how to describe it. Like so clean. It's like kind of freaks me out.
Straight from the source is always better.
Just kind of like something's odd about it. I thought something was off. That was like regular magic. It's a bit more than that.
It's probably because they imbued an aspect of themselves in it.
From the whole thing, really. Like, let's get over that. But, yeah, I see. Oh boy. Thanks.
Like, for example, there once was a smith who had a blessing of Azrael of death and Metatron of life. And obviously, they don't see eye to eye all the time. So it turned the man into a blood-sucking ghoul who killed everyone he came in contact with. And the blade literally took part of his arm and made it into part of the blade. It was pretty terrifying.
Alright.
So, you know, you really gotta be careful of those things.
I'm gonna have to look more into this. Wow. I think I got bit off more than I can chew, really.
The two that I picked are usually friends.
I didn't even know they're like not friends. Like I thought they all like were they all working together and stuff? I thought that was right? Just like they're all like bros and stuff.
I mean, they're all on the same side, but I mean, it's like if you think of it like Aegis, don't you have people you don't get along with?
Oh yeah. Yeah, oof.
And the angels are the same way.
Like a handful. Sometimes
all on the same side, but some don't mix well together. They'll still work together, but personally, they disagree.
Alright.
Luckily, Michael and Muriel are pretty close, at least to my knowledge, so should be fine.
I don't know who they are. Okay.
Hello. You look familiar.
Your sister
Wasn't I just talking to you?
I saw two of them. I
I
don't
think I
know.
was talking to someone else. Hello there. What's your name?
You needed a pillow before, correct?
Yeah, sure.
You know, what approach? Here, for you and your sister, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that rude?
Sweet.
Or
That ball thing anytime now.
my name is Alex.
Apologies.
I saw two, yeah.
I wanted to.
Well, if you're not
But the hair's black. Yours is
Yes.
white. And they're wearing a hoodie. And you have black furry bits.
Fabulous.
Ah, I see what's going on now. It's
So you're pretty
just
confident, and they seem very confused.
yes, they don't know who they are.
That would explain it. Do you know who they are? Since, you know, the whole correlation?
No, they've given me
Not to say
somewhat
that-
of a name that I can refer to them, named Shadow, or at least that's what their
Wait.
friends started calling them.
No.
Not Shade, though, right?
What's Shade?
Okay, good. Whew.
God,
that was terrifying for a second.
Are you
Alright.
referring to a shade as in the ghost of some sort?
Well, this is a particular one. One that, Kralik is hunting. Who's done some pretty bad things.
I know nothing about that.
Yeah, it's a story.
Well, perhaps we
But
can
I'm glad that's not you.
talk about that later.
No, they've only referred to them, well, I've referred to them now as Shadow. They stated they did not have a name before because they could
It's
not
nice to
remember
meet
it.
you, Shadow.
What's going on?
Fire drill.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sure.
Temporal distortions.
Come, Shadow.
Oh, I guess we're doing a fire drill.
Yeah, seems like we're gonna. Oh, I see it. Time to. Is that it or something else?
Hey, Mike. I think there's
How are
a
you
fire
doing?
drill.
Something else.
I'm doing well. That's
not
that's
that
the
one,
wrong fire
but-
drill.
No,
Don't go in that one.
Not on this one.
No.
Wrong fire drill.
Yeah, that one isn't the right location. You'd end up in somewhere else. Oh, there you go. That one looks better.
That's so funny. Okay.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
At this point.
Forget it. I'll just. It's like some sort. It's a different one. I didn't realize a blessing wasn't technically an enchant. So technically, I can put. I can add another enchant on top of my sword. Oh my gosh, the blessing doesn't technically count as an enchant. Ah, that's different. My god. I need to ask on that. OMG.
Hello, how are you? I'm glad. Sure, I love hugs. Come here. Oh, are you doing well? Hello, Mari. Hi, how are you? Wow, look at your dress. Did you change clothing again? your everything. Everything. There you go. Yep.
Here.
It's a good everything. Hello?
I don't even I can can't really hear people.
What are we talking about? Because I am lost.
Something to do with angel enchants or something. Oh well. As I was saying, so from what I would see is the blessing, it doesn't even technically count as an enchant. So it can't even really be dispelled by normal means, I'm thinking.
Yeah, because even though it can have an elemental property, it's not necessarily magic.
So I
And
can
also
still
doesn't rely
have
on affinities.
I can still have another enchant on top of that? In addition to the blessing?
Technically you could, but it would be dangerous. You would definitely have to make sure it's accompanying. Otherwise, you could still harm the blessing of the other.
I'm pretty fucking sure I can't.
Damage.
But let's see what you're going on. Pretty sure we're good on that. Yeah. I mean, paladins, like, I'm sure they have blessed weapons, and they always enchant it with like fire and stuff too. So
I have a hand cannon that's enchanted with fire, but the enchantment comes from Michael.
is it? What the hell's going on? Is there something over here?
Why are you guys staring in a goddamn wall?
Yeah, what's there's walls. I don't
Nothing wrong.
I don't know what's going on.
What's going on here?
I don't know what's going on.
What are you doing?
So yeah, oh my gosh, this is my hard fucking core. It'd be kind of different to. It'd be kind of a downside if I can enchant the weapon, considering the type of weapon it is, and I have spells to enchant my sword, which is see why it's working like that in the first place. So probably be a good idea to go without an actual enchantment on top of it, because I do that spontaneously sometimes.
So long as the enchantment is accompanying and not volatile to the current blessing, it's typically fine. It's just that you run the risk of making the blessing void or putting something adverse to it.
Yeah, so no hellfire for this weapon. Oh boy, I think I didn't do that.
You don't want to put a blessed weapon in conjuration with a cursed enchantment.
It's not cursed, it's unholy and
yeah.
Curse. I do curses. Be like, boom. A curse. I mean, this is like demonic shit we're talking about, so yeah, you know about it probably.
Yeah, I know about it. I mean, it's not necessarily bad, it's just not good to mix them all the time.
Perhaps I'm gonna do this.
Apparently, a lot of people's hearing is messed up.
I'm actually really confused what's going on.
I'm not sure. I can hear you fine, but I actually can't hear anyone over there.
It seems like... Oh god, did they do what I think they did on this map? They might have taken it out. What the fuck's going on over here?
It's not over here. It's all at the near the entrance.
What's going? Why is everyone on the stage?
Yeah.
Are we
There's
doing a performance? Doing a performance?
There's a certain spot at the entrance on the spawn point that changes your voice, so it drops it down automatically.
Oh, I was wondering that.
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
Like, what was the weird part
you
is
have
that I was
another
only
version of
hearing
the
mine
casino?
earlier and no one else.
What's that?
Yeah.
Don't you have another version of the casino? Because this is the one with the Kazuki thing, and then the
I
one
don't.
we're about to-
I don't.
Fuck.
Chow
The other one
Chow
don't
has
have
the
it.
other one. Yeah, Chow has the other version. Unfortunately, when she uploaded it,
Go yell at Chow.
Christ.
We are just waiting a few minutes for the tea to brew.
I don't think it. I think this place is kind of down in the RP card. I mean, they're thinking about changing maps because nobody can hear themselves or something.
Just continue on for now, I guess.
I guess we're gonna be close
can
as
still
fuck.
hear you, so.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be super close there. So
Cause I can still hear you over here, fine. So you're good.
I think it was mostly towards the entrance or something they were talking about, and because I already knew one person who had like sound issues, they couldn't hear anyone, but we can hear them. But yeah, anyways, I'm not sure if I can even use that power anymore, considering the enchantment. I mean, blessing. I'm gonna have to manifest it in a way that I don't harm it. Perhaps in one of my knives, but my knife will melt. I need something that won't melt. Only my sword won't melt because of it.
Yeah. That sounds like it's a bit of a pickle.
Shit. Probably gonna have to use that like a projectile. But
Before you go to the
that's more power and that actually hurts me as a first degree burns
My
and all
primary
that.
weapon is, well, technically a javelin, but I usually keep it in spear form. So.
I know. I mean, you got your light magic and it's all cool. But only my sword won't melt through the hellfire. Well, I do got the ruin. Oh well. I guess I'll do that.
I mean, you know, it's just like take an ingot of something strong, try that, and if it works, then forge it into something.
I think we're going somewhere.
The witching hour.
And we just
There's a witch. I'm gonna go back to the stage. I can't do
doing something. It's kind of like a big sort of black hole up here. It's kind of interesting. So yeah, it's up here. It's like a huge black hole.
Oh, I got it.
Stuff.
I think I'm gonna call it a night.
Thank you.
You're very
It's getting
informative.
pretty bad.
I'm gonna get light magic. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay. Goodbye.
You're welcome. I intend to. Here you go, dearest.
Lucian. So
Yes, Helen looks like a smiling duck.
wait a minute, who's that?
Agree with me, please.
I don't know what. A little bit. I mean, yeah, I agree.
You left. Okay, never mind.
You taking your leave, sir?
We had the pause. Yeah.
I can take off your place then. Snaps it off. There you go, sir. Enjoy the rest of the evening and have a safe trip.
This map.
I think we're actually screwed. I'm actually screwed now. I'm not fine.
No, it's just over here. If you go all the way up to there, you'll hear everyone perfectly fine.
Yeah, so like, why are we standing here? This place.
Can I help you, sir?
Oh God. It's like I just, it's like my head just went above water.
Terribly sorry for my little brother.
What?
It's like my head just went above water. I have to stretch right now, just for a sec.
Anyways, allow me to introduce
The popping sound is such a nice sound.
It is, yes. No, it's not. No.
I am.
So, I don't know.
Space boy?
I'm having to have my volume at 100%. If I got any closer to them, I'd be deaf.
I'm at like a whopping 70. But I see what you mean. Oh, wow. Kind of piling it on. I think we can.
Spanish, my brother.
I think right here's good.
Get the fuck up here.
Yeah,
Oh
so.
my God,
Shit, man. Where you going? What do you mean? Where you going? This is bad.
like, get closer to the entrance. Pop. Pop. Pop.
I don't want to go over there anymore. So,
Yeah, RP is just scuffed at this point. It's just hang out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think it's fun. Yeah, I don't think it's happening. We can't hear shit. I'm gonna be like this close to hear you.
Yeah,
Put
this is
your,
kind of awkward.
voice to 100%. It'll sound.
Well, we're getting somebody else in with the older version.
Hold on.
With the older version.
Out. My ears.
We're getting somebody else in with the older version of the map, so we'll be doing another fire drill.
Alright, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I have an idea.
Yeah, I will inform the rest once I see a photo.
Am I quiet?
Oh, my ears.
Hello.
God, my ears.
Am I quiet or normal?
I'm partially deaf right now.
Yeah, forget
because I
your
had the
ears.
volume down all the way.
My ears.
Me.
Am I quiet or normal?
Are you two touching ears now?
No!
No!
We're not even up right now. We're not even up.
Am I one of the quiet ones?
Like, selected people are like normal volume, and it's really creepy.
Yeah. Which one? Okay, am I one of the people with normal volume or not? Because I'm gonna try something to make me normal volume if I'm not.
Hold on, I can't hear you. What was that?
You guys are like.
Am I normal
so
volume?
soft for me.
It's a bit soft. I mean.
Guess not. I guess I'm not normal volume.
No, we're not.
Ow!
I guess I'm not normal volume, right?
That was like directly in my ear.
I don't know if I'm normal volume or not.
Do not worry, sister. Mr. Sachi is coming with new keys.
Oh, I can't hear them at all. What are they saying?
They sound like they're underwater.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume I'm not normal volume, and I'm gonna do a really
Put your
funny
volume to
fix. Hold on.
100%.
No, Rycon.
Oh, me?
Rycon.
I just talked to like this to her because she talked like
Use
this to
amplifier.
me.
Use amplifier
Oh
on your
God.
on voxel.
Did you see that?
Jump it to 1600%.
Oh.
Oh, you got me. Sorry.
1600.
Stay away from my sister, you fuck.
I'll collect everyone.
I can hear him, but I can't hear anyone else.
Yeah, I can hear
To make sure.
Mark and Arab
Whenever you're ready. But
perfectly fine.
like, no, we can't do anything with this stuff.
Shit, scuff, yo.
Alright. I'll put it in and that's it.
There we go. Okay.
I think we're going now. Let's go.
Oh, we are being outside now.
Go.
No, we have another one. This rate, I'm gonna have to clear my shit out.
any participants in a fire drill, you could go back in.
So,
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Everyone. Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
Yeah, we're good.
Hello.
Okay. We're good. Okay, good.
You-
Okay, we can hear everyone now.
Actually, I forgot what I was even doing.
We're live!
Yeah, I think we're all good.
I think I was talking with you. Right? I don't know.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, we just need to wait for DK.
Can I have a shot of vodka, please?
But that was a weird out-of-body experience. Which is
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So how would you know what that? Yeah. We have bodies.
That will be
So as I was saying, guess what? So, right here-ish. It's not crowd. So as I was saying, I have a slight problem now that I think about it. I just talked with that cleric.
Which
I know, right? But it's like
cleric?
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna say his name considering like your million-year war, but like he's saying something about blessings, that they're not technically like enchants and stuff.
Mhm.
So like if they interact with something that is like of non, that's something that it was like opposes it, you know, like
Mhm.
demon stuff. I don't know if I could do
Yeah.
this. Okay, that it may cause some sort of undesired effect. So I don't think I can use my my hellfire on my weapon anymore. But good thing I didn't.
Yeah.
That
would not be a good idea.
Yeah, it's the only thing that won't melt.
Suspicious.
But I don't know what to do.
I could give you a demon blade to use and all.
Oh hell no. I mean,
Cecilia.
I just.
It wouldn't melt.
Thanks, but like I just need to find some sort of solution. I mean, perhaps. I mean, I could technically still kind of shoot it out, but if I
can
do it at
see what's in my reserves if there's something more than this demon blade, just something that was made at least.
I don't want a demon blade. What the?
Wouldn't be a demon blade, it's just metal that they've been used in hell.
Get a demon gun instead.
I don't want demons.
That's just enchantments.
Wait. Are we going Dante now? Demon guns?
That is just essentially demon powered gun in itself.
By the demon using it.
You're not using that.
Just get a regular gun.
I don't need to use it.
You're retconning that. You're not using that. Like, give me a fucking break, dude. Like, so as I was saying,
what? I'm confused on what you're talking about now.
I'm just saying you're not using that. You're not
using
that.
what?
The demon gun. You have a demon gun or something?
No.
Then who has one?
I never said I had a demon gun.
Then why are you talking about demon guns?
DK brought up demon guns.
Then what? You got one? You got one of those? God damn you guys. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Well, since nobody has demon
That's
guns,
one I haven't seen in a while.
I'm just saying, I need something. Oh, I haven't seen her in long. It's really into magic tricks.
Get a Glock that works.
I showed her
What was
I showed her a couple of magic tricks. Pretty cool, huh?
Ah.
Well, I'll try to figure out my first world problem later.
If any Rosa would be the first one to get it.
I could probably just use stuff that is disposable. I don't know.
I could give you the katana enchanted.
I just
at
said
one
I don't
point.
want demon stuff.
No, it came from
Wow.
Elijah's swords that he had sitting around.
Wait, what?
I enchanted one of the blades that can use hellfire in itself.
You know, I'll just.
You might get two good swings out of it. What?
Oh, gee, thanks. Two.
Did you get this from Stan?
No, I took it from Elijah's
Battlefield thing he has going on outside his home.
There's like 100 swords. Wow.
Yeah. And I just picked up one and
Took time to enchant it.
Hello. Thanks. Hey.
You're having eye problems. What happened?
Let us not bother him tonight. Yeah, kind of.
God damn it.
What did I say?
I'm sorry.
I have no idea.
So, yeah.
She's still has it.
Oh my goodness.
I feel
She's still
really
got eye
bad.
problems. I do a bit.
I think I really screwed up on this one. I thought blessing a sword was all right, but sometimes it interacts with something that it doesn't work well with. I thought it was like a catch-all sort of thing, like a overall, it's good for everything.
No.
I forgot. Someone told me a secret solution to this. Watch this. You spin it around 5 times.
Shadow, what are you?
I'm spinning.
It
What?
worked.
You didn't need a spin.
I don't know.
It just seemed fun. I don't know why. I just couldn't help it. But
You say.
okay, we all don't need to spin. Hey, can you spin? So?
He's a floating ball. I think it'd be easy to do.
I just want to see it. What? 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 What's wrong? What?
Nothing is wrong. It's just amusing.
Yeah, what's up?
Can you spin?
How fast can you spin?
Voice spitting girl and just.
Oh, yeah,
Quite
it's pretty
fast.
sick right there, yeah.
Oh
Don't
no.
break your neck.
DK, what are you doing?
I don't care.
Let us enjoy the night, dear brother.
I think I may have started a
No
trend
one cares though. She's probably gonna cry, so don't do it.
We started a trend.
He told me to stop already. Oh well.
Oh no.
I think we're probably scaring Runa. But whatever.
And before she turns into one now.
Why would she do that?
I mean, it's quite possible to be done, considering they are human.
You know what we should do?
Or of the flesh.
Let's make the night happy for all the people here. Fight in one round.
That
Oh,
one
but
means
maybe
Creeper in the background.
Maybe DK's head would probably just pop out of her socket. Like she's spits too fast.
I haven't tried. I might.
No.
Okay, no one's ripping anyone's. No removing anything. Hey, slow down there. Also, why is that guy on the floor? Why's everyone on the floor? But no. Nah. Calm down.
Nathan, no.
Calm down there. So,
I'm like not the only one hearing faint sounds of laughter, am I?
well,
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you probably are. Oh, I hear it now. I had to concentrate. Coming from over there. I think they're just. Give me a sec.
Not met many people, have you? You have
Hello,
not met
sir.
many people, have
Are you alive?
I don't know people like you.
Are you
Yes,
alive?
I'm just.
Thinking I am lewd.
She is lewd. In a
I
way.
am not lewd.
She can't be.
Well, that's
No,
between
well,
you.
Can anyone be?
Wait.
Yeah.
Anyone can be Luke, that's true.
Even you.
I've just been
Nah.
dealing with my daily life is all.
You are.
Nothing too big, nothing too small, just
And how
daily life.
people so
Corona. And they had an idea, and they brought me this.
That works, I guess.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's better than nothing, I guess.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, hey, Adrian. What happened with everyone? What happened with everyone?
Things that are two hands should be easier to do.
Sorry about that.
Oh God.
More than do that, but...
Or a few people.
Sorry about that.
I take it not doing any better.
I just lost somebody. I just also lost somebody too.
Oh, that sucks.
I think the
Ah.
whole apparently him saying about
She just starts writing down. Smart. The situation just seems the same to me, other than the fact,
Oh, really?
Now.
Yeah.
Now you two.
Good thing I have these ones in my head.
Have you ever been
the
disciplined
little one that she
by your
takes
mom with
care
trauma?
of is
Be sure
been
not
spooked
be
recently.
Sure whenever you come approach a woman, don't do this.
Sure, it's not some more, and they're usually only
Somehow not teleport
spooked
yourself.
when she comes back hurt.
Okay, pretend this is pretend this is a.
I thought that was a walking cookie.
What the what?
Do not lean.
Who?
Do any leaning.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's not. No.
Apparently
Not
not.
at all. No.
No.
No. I am sure.
What?
I'm sure.
I thought you were a walking cookie from
Either
afar.
way, she doesn't want to get any help from
Yes.
anything that's under the demon category or infernal or from whatever plane of existence
Like a-
that's like similar to
Like a
power,
gingerbread man,
infernal,
or
etc.
Yes.
Oh, the gingerbread man I can sort of get, yeah.
Fingers like chocolate chips.
Give me a moment.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Undo
I'm going to
nothing.
be having to use you as a
I'm certainly no
means of
cookie.
going through on helping somebody with their problem.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm
All right.
Oh,
I'm assuming you're going there.
Scratch for that.
Sure.
You
The
don't
reason
look
why
that
is because
Anyway.
her friend does not want help from someone that's a denizen of hell.
Are you?
Are you? Oh yeah, you are.
It's
Yes.
An alien.
Oh. You talk.
You
Oh.
may not look it.
Oh yeah. Oh sorry.
Why
Oof.
are you here though?
Because I want to.
Yeah, mind if I ask your friend what she
Sure.
needs?
Yeah. Well, what's going on?
I'm
It's
here because I
her friend
am
is needing
required to.
assistance to means of why she's having the issues she is having.
Something that's happening?
It's been a while. I don't quite fully remember.
Nothing's happening, and I'm
Wait,
disappointed.
what?
Oh.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's actually been a while. I don't fully remember on the issue.
So.
I don't get it. All right.
It has to do with about electricity and iron, if I remember correctly.
That's
Then what do you
kind of.
need help?
What the fuck does that even mean?
Yes.
It's the most I can remember.
Right, give me a second.
Remember, I've had a lot of shit going on lately.
You sure as hell did, yes. So I'm guessing it's.
Yeah,
You
but
need help?
are a
Does she need
big
help?
computer.
Yeah. Does she need help?
Yeah, I forget
I'm
stuff
guessing.
too, but
She need
mostly
help.
the ones
Is
I
it-
don't care about.
Yeah.
Anyways, hey miss, mind telling us the problem on why you need someone's help?
She don't hear so good.
Oh, right, she's
No, she's just mute.
Wait.
She hear good, no talk good.
Character, she's actually deaf.
That's right. Yeah.
I know that I'm being stupid.
I'm
but
sorry.
I'm
like,
being stupid right
there's
now.
so much
Okay.
shit going on lately. I forgot a lot of shit.
Damn it! Now it's also been a while since I've been here. So.
It's been a while since I've been here. But let's continue.
I don't know. I could probably talk to her. I don't know. Hopefully at a later years. Hey Miss, can you hear me?
Wait.
No, we just
Can't
went over
you
this.
do something that replicates a mouse?
There's the keyboard over there. I mean, they have these installed, right? I'm pretty sure it's in. And it's not in this version.
Let's just
Right?
have her follow us here.
Is it in this one? Yes. We got it. Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Fuck yes.
There's a keyboard over there.
All right, let me.
Why are you typing? Oh yeah, because yeah, duh. She needs to hear. I got this. I got this.
You guys are like fucking up so much.
Oh my goodness.
Do you know how to like? Do you have to have it that long?
Oh wait.
No, just no. Keep going. Ugh.
Trish.
Out of character, if you press the bottom left thing, you can just use your keyboard.
Yeah.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah, no, for us.
Where's the bottom?
It makes you sit in a chair.
Oh, okay.
Can he? He doesn't have legs.
Kind of cool without.
He doesn't have any legs. What do you mean?
Cool as fuck though.
I guess he's just interfacing with it, right? You can do that. Or whatever.
She just starts writing down in her own notebook.
I think she's writing something. Oh shit, you're kind of floating there. Sorry.
Was it to you? And it just says the problem that my friend is having is they're special and the way that they work is they end up producing lightning, and that drains the iron from their body, which gives them anemia. Severe.
Oh god, it's severe anemia. Lightning.
So very
See, I was right about some of those things.
Well,
just don't use lightning. Or eat forks.
Eat forks?
Metal ones.
No, I mean that's not. No.
What?
It seems like
she starts writing down something, and then she shows a notebook in front of you, Kata. And aren't you familiar with the name Yuki?
Yeah, I see. So it's that person. So do they?
Let's just say, Kata, me and Esso were going to attempt to try something to assist, but the friend doesn't want to deal with people that are from hell.
I see. Well.
Yeah.
I know. Hopefully this thing works right.
She can read your lips.
What? Then why the fuck?
He has no lips.
I don't have lips.
That's why I was talking about him making some sort of lips.
That would be terrifying.
Okay. Do you need me to help right now and stuff? For
she
to
just
her.
shakes her head.
What do you need?
You can talk normally.
I am talking normally.
You were talking slower.
Do you need my help now? Because I'm free all day.
She shakes her head.
Need a doctor? I can. pay for one. Oh boy.
Are you sure you're back again?
Yeah, I took some ibuprofen.
All right. You're running around like you're having your head cut off.
Alright, I always like that.
And
No.
then what do you need me for? Do we got something on a later date, or I don't know why this is a topic, or I'm confused.
I try to. Unfortunately,
Tell me also, please.
She starts writing her book again.
Are you
From the
still having head problems?
from the
No, I'm fine.
bits that I could understand from the conversation, it seems like Esso wants you to be a medium instead of on
For what? For spirits and stuff? I mean, a medium. Do you a medium for?
Kata.
I'm trying, damn it.
Take a deep breath.
As a medium. Wait, guys, I gotta ask something.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah, you two. You guys are like good at spirit stuff, right? Can we use a piece of burger as a medium for spirits to talk to?
You know, if I had a stick right now, I would hit you over the head. If you had one.
It's hilarious.
You have an armored hand.
Clank. So when it comes to this stuff, I'm pretty serious. Me can't help. You're really fucking this
You don't
up.
have to speak slower.
It's not like you can't understand your language. It sounds like he's speaking in a different language.
I'm available.
Language, you say.
Okay. What do I need to do specifically to help with medium thing? Nothing.
She has to write it down. She writes it down so that she can look back and see what the conversation was like.
Bonk.
What she wrote down was you're being you're essentially being a workaround for Esso to do work that he would have done on their behalf for Yuki.
No, I'm really confused, so let's fucking do this.
We're gonna do something.
To my understanding from what I could pick up anyways. And she just tilts her head at
Is there like smiley faces on this or something? Yeah, so let's fucking do that.
Oh my goodness.
Where's the other thing with the...
Wait,
Yeah, there we go. Nope. Too much.
That doesn't look like a smiley face at all.
I accidentally put a 3, okay? I put a 3 accidentally. It's
That is hilarious.
smiley face. Yes. Okay. Yes. Thumbs up if I had it.
Kata, speak normally.
I am
As
speaking.
if you were talking to me.
I am.
No, you would not. You're talking to someone as if they don't speak your language, and slowly.
Why are you even using that exactly? Like, you know she can understand lip movement.
I got this. Shut up.
Is he still trying to do that smile?
See, it does the 3 accidentally.
Alright, let me help your ass. Let me help your ass.
She shows the notebook to you, so was my assumption correct, Esso?
I'm actually not SO, I'm Lucian.
Oh, Lucian, right.
SO was Blue Demon.
Should we just like find a hole and just jump into it?
It's fine.
God damn it. It's been so...
Hey, no, it's been a while.
Some weird ass reason again he was smiling.
No, see, I told you, it's hard as shit. See, it does. See, it does.
Use Kata as a means of
No, that's the other. It's the other
what's
part.
going on. This way, I'm not.
Oh, there we go. I
I'm
see it.
still, in a sense, directly.
There we go.
You can use a capital D. Sure.
Doing things, but not.
Do the not smiley part.
She writes that somewhere.
Oh, wait, I already did. Wait,
Knowing her own paranoia.
Hey, we're not allowed to troll on this thing. What are you doing?
Oh god, what's going on?
Are you broken?
I'm not doing this, man. Bro.
She writes that somewhere. It's just knowing her own paranoia, though, I suggest we don't mention you at all.
Do an exorcist on it or something.
About to exercise this sucker.
The other thing is we can also say I'm on a
or
demon.
something.
Unless she already knows what I am.
What are we doing, like 4-month-old roleplay now? Like,
I told her that you were in Incubi.
I mean, hey, suck.
Right.
Oh fuck, I fucked it up.
The fun part about that is I can transform myself, so there's that. I do have a human guise of sort.
So we're gonna exercise some demons or something.
Hmm? Who's typing that?
Why would we be exercising humans?
I don't know. I'm still not sure what her problem is. The only thing I know is
Sucker's possessed.
We are
about her
helping
friend
someone.
with lightning.
Yes, and they get anemia from using it.
Then just not let her use lightning, unless they can't control it.
It's kind of a, I believe it is a bit of a passive thing. The original plan was to have them come here, but the problem is what it would do to her.
For the love of God, just have her DM me and we'll do this thing.
Alright, if y'all want to do this,
Fuck.
DM you speak of.
Text message.
It's called direct messaging.
It's called text messaging.
Or whatever.
It's what I have on my phone.
Why don't you just call it text messaging then?
I don't know, there are multiple words. There's direct messaging, there's private messaging.
And there's tweet. You ever heard of tweets?
That's for Twitter
No.
and it's more of a reply than a message.
The most I've been using my phone for is texting.
Oh my god, I think it just got worse. Look at it. Look back at the keyboard. Oh my god.
There has to be a ghost here.
From that problem, aren't you going to try and assist me with what I requested?
What the?
the hearing
It's
part.
fucking broken.
Stop it. Would be easier to do with the PL.
Stop it.
And Kata can actually assist on keep making sure nothing goes horribly wrong, which is highly doubtful.
What? What's that supposed to
Making
mean?
where she can, in a sense, hear again. In a rather unorthodox way.
Well, this conversation shifted differently. How does someone have a hearing problem now? Well, for you?
Yes, she does.
Yeah, I know, but...
Yeah, that's the whole entire thing here. Using a controlled environment. This way, she doesn't get overloaded with noise.
No, this looks like a job for a doctor. You know, I mean, this doesn't really seem like magical or some sort of weird technology crazy shit. I mean, we can set her up.
Technically, most likely that way could be done.
She just writes
there
something
is
down on
Vera.
her notes book and she wants to. Technically, I'm a doctor in training right now.
Cool.
Technically there is Vera that we could ask about such a thing for technology based.
I apologize, my mind isn't working too well. A bit dizzy. Oh, it's
Yeah, floating eyeball.
You mean full?
Yeah.
It's a very nice pen.
So are we tackling two different problems? I'm on the confused train again.
Two separate problems.
Because people just normally get like what was it, like hearing aids and stuff, right? For like the old people. Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Cochlear implant, I believe, is something that I've read recently.
I said a hearing aid. It's kind of like
that. It
hearing
essentially is a hearing aid.
Like the small things, you just kind of
in a
like put in your
different
ear.
means.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, a hearing aid would definitely help her a lot.
I mean, does she have like zero hearing whatsoever? But then, if that's the case, then
I'm pretty sure that's rare. Like even with the whole blindness thing, like no one's actually 100% blind. It's just that they can't really see anything because everything's blurry with their eyes.
Family lives in the material plane.
There's people that are blind to the point where they can only see color.
I mean,
not really color, but light and dark.
Some people have no eyes.
there's that.
That is true.
She just writes down something in the book. She just shows it. I can't actually hear. I was born without the bones in my ears.
Oh, so she's full on deaf.
Oh, okay, so there's that. Well, that's kind of screwed right there.
Like I said, there is a technology
need a workaround.
side.
Some sort of workaround.
There at least.
Would she afford it though? Can she afford something like that? No, is the question.
I will pay for it.
Oh, very nice.
Considering I have all that gold that I have no real reason for.
You can smelt it to make gold power armor.
What?
Why?
What? No, what?
That is awesome.
Gold is heavy.
It's awesome, sure.
And it's really soft.
Yeah, I know.
Thing to use for armor.
No.
You know, we're getting off track as hell
I should
here.
have said gold coated. I should have said gold coated.
Yes.
Why don't you make yourself gold plated and we'll see how well that works with armor and stuff. I didn't say that, please don't. Now,
You'd be very successful to electricity, that is for certain.
Wait, I could technically wrap myself around electricity and just hit people.
Yes.
Either way.
He will pull out his phone and send a text.
Wait, you know how to use a phone?
How do you think I've been talking to Jay?
You literally just asked someone what the hell a DM was.
Yes, because I've never heard it called that.
It's a text message. Okay, we're texting. I didn't say that. Retcon. No, it's a text message. It's yeah, simple.
Thank you.
I mean, you have the phone on vibrate or something? I'm not sure how that works. I'm like,
Maybe next time.
got my phone on vibrate. Goes throughout my whole armor. It's like, whoa, kind of cool, kind of weird. But so I put it in my bag of holding, won't be able to like really notice it. So I don't So I have like a separate little pouch besides it. It's like a little cell phone holder. Why is this so specific? Where'd everyone go? Why is nobody saying anything?
Alright, well,
What? You're freaking out that how many people are in here?
No.
He will
No.
repocket the phone.
Of course. What I am is called a twillin. Simplistically, we are creatures of...
Okay, so what are we doing? We're buying something for her?
Well, she needs to get a hold of her friend to get us to a place that we can do what we need to do without being yelled at.
The hell's that supposed to mean? Sounds really shady.
Because we can't use magic here at PL, for one thing.
Yeah, it's obvious.
Obvious.
And we
She
don't know
points at the
what
bracelet.
it's actually not the bracelet that does it.
Yeah, it's the relic. Oh, you tell her it's the relic if she can.
There's actually a relic here that is bringing us to human
She doesn't really know
levels of
magic.
abilities.
Just tell her it's an item that prevents all the hoobly doobly crazy. I mean, you can still use magic, but it's suppressed to the point where it's like nothing.
I mean, fire
Wait,
is not really nothing.
Wait, something I should ask. If that's the case, then wouldn't it technically weaken the ability of, say, a blind person's ability to hear? Since, you know, with
What?
them losing their eyesight, they technically need their hearing.
No?
Look,
That's
since
not
everything here
Is that
how
magical?
that works.
What? No, it only weakens magic.
I don't know. I heard something about biological shit, dude.
No.
Like, apparently...
I'm saying it weakens
Well,
magic to...
that way, that isn't gonna be affected going here. It, at most, will
I'm literally talking only
do
magic.
nothing about it. Yeah.
I don't know, just something I thought of. I mean, this thing is basically just a big ball of questions.
We're like the dumbest, smartest group.
Is that a
He's
good
an
thing then?
intelligent AI and a ball.
Well, I'm
You
just
would think
saying...
we'd actually have the smartest of
Let
this
me
group.
give you an example. So if I were to shoot lightning bolt at you, it would be like static electricity. That's how it would work. It'd be so suppressed that it would be like nothing.
Most likely, it's if you rubbed their head on a balloon.
Yeah.
About as far as electricity you'd be getting.
Look, I'm smart, I just choose to be dumber. Because being dumb
That
is
is
fun.
questionable now.
Well, back to the topic at hand.
Be on hiatus for when we'll.
Indeed, people are hurt from birth now.
Can I ask who this
I'm
is?
stepping away from over there so I don't interrupt their interview.
Runa, right? It's been like a couple of months.
She nods.
Yeah, Runa. This is Runa. This is
He's the owner of the establishment.
not really a friend, kind of an associate of a friend who associates. You're complicated. Oh my.
Yes.
I know her that knows somebody that knows other people who is friends with
Oh,
her.
you have enough.
Very. I swear to God. If you're gonna say what I think you're gonna say.
I'm.
Not tonight. Not yet.
What am I
Alright
gonna
then.
say?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not following. I just
Yeah.
talked to the succubus for a really long time. It was really.
Oh wow.
Treat yourself to a drink.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Did they get
stressful.
your number?
Why is there more of those things showing
Hopefully not.
themselves? Why are there so many succubuses?
I don't know.
I don't know. When I first got
demons
it,
here.
there wasn't a whole lot. It was mainly devil childs that were around.
Anyways,
You know, please.
trust.
Or
For me, trust is something that's giving out, and it's your choice if you want to break it or not. So for now, I'll consider you a friend.
Well,
She
she's helped.
just smiles.
She's helped me quite a lot on certain medical issues. She's a doctor.
Oh, she's a healer.
Yeah, healer did practices medicine. That's more specific. The profession.
Healer in training, essentially.
She's
She's
a
working
doctor.
to become a doctor. She's working to become a doctor.
Yes. Yeah.
If I could choose, I'd love to be a healer. I'm more of a head on take, though. Sometimes literally.
I can do healing magic, but I'm not of the healer type, like the clerics.
People know I could hear, I could turn into a tank.
Yeah.
Sorry, something like that. What do you think?
Probably don't want to say that too many times. Yeah. As I was saying, I can do healing magic, but I'm not like the clerics. Sometimes come here. I'm not that specific to it, but I can heal minor things depending how much magic I pump into the spell, of course.
I think DK managed to
What
find
brings them
the
back after
vibrate
all this
function.
Well, complicated. Let's put them in there.
Out of character. What?
How complicated?
Just happened. I can't.
You were
making dying.
Vibrate noises.
Oh,
We're dying.
I'm dying here.
Wait, what? Wait, what? I heard something on a vibrator.
DK is
Oh my
getting
God.
knocked over.
I would go upstairs.
Oh, they can't move. Alt F4, Alt F4.
It's really hurt. No. Oh, she's dead. She's dead. She died. She's dead forever.
Big fat.
Oh no.
Let this be a lesson to all you kids. Vibrators are dangerous.
Anyways, how complicated could it be? It's just an old friend in need. Or an old acquaintance that knows somebody that knows somebody.
Well, from what I hear, the problem is either she wants a solution to her hearing, or needs to help a friend with something which may or may not still be applicable. Is it?
They're here? Or they're deaf?
Yeah. She is completely deaf.
Towards you.
Is it just the one thing, or is it just the both
Not
thing?
because they couldn't hear me.
There's two different things, separate things that are needing help with.
She points at her
The other
lips.
thing, both you and
you're
me are only
mute.
going to be able to do. No, she is deaf. She can read your lips.
You see these right here?
Oh. Yours don't work?
No. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she don't have bones.
Especially for my race, it's kind of shitty. Oof.
Listen. I think I know what to do. Listen really closely. Are you listening?
Yeah.
No. Okay, you can hear now.
You see, Nana? Actually, I think you're on to something.
No, please. I'm just kidding.
No. You're on to something.
It's
Wait. Are we gonna put nanites on her ears or something?
Not
That's
Ross's. We're not doing that.
That's why I was
No one's using his
saying for Vera.
actually that'd be kind of OP, but I was saying I may come and acquire some nanites possibly in the near future.
Just make one for her for free to boot.
You know how hard
That
that
is if
is
she
and
wants.
complicated?
I'm actually being told by Vera to give the right amount into the right account. What is she talking about?
She's talking about sending the money to her account.
Okay, our solutions are terrible.
Account.
That makes it some kind of alien god.
Anyways, something about. So apparently she's missing only the bone, right? So you basically just need to make something similar to it in order for her to hear again. Assuming
Well,
you probably won't screw something up.
well, shit. That would be like if it was
The
that
bones of the
easy.
human ear. The bones of the human ear are quite complicated.
Yeah, and there's like an
Yeah,
outer,
from what I heard, they're brittle.
inner, and
Otherwise, you can just
metal.
shove a toothpick in there.
And the bones are like really small. They're like one of the smallest bones in the body. When I mean, and this isn't a human. She's me, Neko. So it's not a human ear.
Oh, so she's probably got cat ear bones then.
Yep. Yes.
I don't know. Even if I could make it, it's assuming would I even understand it. I mean, never exactly had a squishy body before, so I wouldn't know how biological stuff would work.
I'm just thinking some sort of technology solution, possibly like a.
Yeah, it could work. I mean, the research is easy enough. I'm pretty sure they have something like that similar to here. I mean, augments are a thing, so it's just finding an augment.
What? Why not us?
Wait, what?
Deco's culture layer. Shut the fuck up, please. Thank you. Let me talk. Sorry. Well, culturally, Deco's are more akin to magic.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Oh, we're not.
Where are you getting that?
Well, where you get that? We're terrible with magic, just like the humans.
She got that from manga and anime. She probably got this from a manga.
You mean?
I don't
What?
read manga. What's
Where the hell did you get the idea that all?
Okay. I'm above.
I said Neko's.
I know. I'm.
Neko's not originate from rural forest areas.
I honestly have no idea. I'm not a history guy on this stuff.
And then they appropriated magic from that point.
Alright, there we go. She's stopping.
I grew up in a city.
I grew up in a village.
No magic.
Yeah, I was in a village.
It's natural selection. This shit's happened around thousands of years.
What the fuck? This is what? That's just what? But we're isn't that like snakes and stuff? Like when they like eat and like adapt over time and get different colors and stuff.
Pretty sure it's about losing their legs.
To my knowledge, none of my bloodline / heritage has magic.
So yeah, they aren't magical then.
Mine kind of. I mean, they were kind of like witches and stuff, and did hexes, but that's really it. I mean, they were pretty low end and dumb. Low end and like really
Usually
terrible.
magic based.
Witchcraft and such.
I think the only technology based Neko in this place would be Neko, but she's not even Neko, she's an android.
There was someone in Aegis who was a technology. Well, it's a fox, but there's a wolf. I really need to check on that. But
yeah, it's in here.
But they're more technology.
Having this deep of a discussion just for giving.
Okay, imagine we are pretty much similar to humans in magical capabilities.
I know that.
To be honest, there wouldn't be much of a difference, right? As far as I know, between magical humans and just regular humans.
Well, from where I come from, most research and augmentation come from humans for humans. I haven't really done much of that in the field of Neko augmentation. Those are in the complex bone structure in the ear.
We're not augmentations. We're our own thing.
Excuse me, speak up.
I said we're not humans and augmented human. What? Augmented humans? What? We're our own thing.
We're previously talking about finding augmentation for their ears.
I mean, yes, but we're not. Yes, a augment that would work for a human wouldn't really work for us because
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. But we're talking magic, but yeah, okay.
I'm saying that the might be hard to be a solution.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm an exception because the way my magic is, I'm similar to like a cleric or like a paladin because my magic is bestowed upon me. I don't have to, learn it that much.
Maybe it's like a racist
for
thing,
it
I don't know.
and take the time to use it. Like, you still have to study, but you're not having to pull it from around you. You were
Yeah,
given it.
yeah. That stuff. I'm like one of the, I'm like a fae, but not as awesome, and not actually magically inclined. But I have their powers and abilities and stuff, but I can't turn into a tree. You know what I mean? I could use their magic, okay? Because that's where my magic kind of sort of comes from. It's going to here from their stuff, forests, spirits and stuff. Yeah. So I'm a bit above the curve in that regards. I'm not as awesome as I look. Sure, I am pretty awesome, but yeah.
I mean, you're able to put your sword on very high heat and still survive it.
Yeah.
So starts writing in there.
My magic capacity is that of a human's, but of course I did train myself over time with a lot of magical items to increase the efficiency. Kind of secret. Don't tell anybody that. Whatever.
She just shows it out, not towards anyone specifically, but she just shows it out to anybody that reads it. This conversation about magic is reminding me of the offer that Ion gave me to possibly study it. Try and just to save people.
Not a bad thing to do.
Save people. Interesting. I suppose.
Just continues reading down.
I dare you to find.
However, my own philosophy is the body's own natural healing is a better way to pull over magic.
She apparently hasn't seen what I've seen, but that's a good philosophy. Yeah.
It is true, though. Certain things can't be healed by normal means.
I mean, I'm starting to fail on an example here. Of course, various
yes, there's a technology for if
diseases.
you lose a limb or a heart and whatnot.
And limb, yeah.
Exactly, diseases.
I mean, unless you want to regenerate a limb, then there's that spell.
That.
I mean, we haven't found a cure for cancer yet. Go ahead.
Yes, but yes, there's certain diseases that that most likely the current modern medicine can't take care of, and that magic that leads to either suppress it or get rid of it. But it is understandable to at least go with that philosophy.
So yeah, we can't heal like. I mean, just saying rely too heavily on magic, you'll run out. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna heal every scrape and bruise.
But when you, not only that, but when you think about trying to heal everything, you'll forget that once you're out, you need the basic first aid to be able to get further.
Yeah, even though I got healing magic, I always keep a first aid kit with me. Well, I do now, because I ran into a problem where my magic couldn't be used, and I was kind of screwed.
Mine's a bit of
Wow.
an older variation of what would be considered first aid kit currently.
No, it has a lot of modern stuff in it.
I'm referring to old herbs and such.
Oh, no. You think I'm crazy? I'm no alchemist and don't deal with herbs and spices. I think I am KFC or something? What, 11 herbs and spices?
I mean, aren't you technically a shaman? So
She shows it to you.
Of course I do.
Try doing anything with me tonight, or do you need some time to prepare?
Hell yeah, we got some time.
We need some time to prepare. I'm still waiting for a reply back from Vera because if anyone I know can get you your hearing back properly, it is her. What?
Nothing.
Then why were you doing that?
Just bored. What? I can't move around? Can't jump around? I'm a cat.
I mean, yeah, this
The way you're moving made it seem like you were wanting to say something.
No, I'm good. I'm up here. I'm good.
I mean, the place is pretty, almost deserted now.
Oof.
Not much to do. And besides, it's about, closing time-ish.
Yeah, looks like we're getting pretty close to closing. I see what you mean. Oh, so yeah, I am a shaman, and I do know about herbs and different essential oils and all that. Of course, I delved into it. I need it for components. Okay.
Because of the times when I would run out of mana.
It's for spells. This isn't some sort of crap where you just rub it on the skin and it fucking
Healing salves and the like.
Yeah. No, this is for spells. Magic and stuff. Also, I need to know where to find some stuff.
Find some of what now?
This room is just kind of close. I'm saying,
The reason why I'm asking is because I might have it within my collection.
Assuming it's not run or something.
No. I have been preserving.
What the fuck? You kind of scared me there.
So,
hello. I'm just saying that I needed components for certain spells.
Needs of preserving things.
Does it involve, sun drying?
No.
Why do you always look really
keeps it
happy? Your
fresh.
mouth always makes you sound really
Am I supposed to look mad?
It's always open. Just
No.
stop.
Are
There we
you
go,
drunk? You good?
No, I'm good.
The pocket space that I have.
Been drinking
can
energy
keep
drinks. I only
things,
just recently
in
found out about them.
preservation and
boy.
fresh for as long as they're in there.
Okay.
Any explanation as to how it does that, or I'm just gonna shoot magic?
Shit, sorry. There you go.
I hate that word so much.
I actually for the past 4,000 years.
Again, I hate that word.
She gone?
So we're gonna
Either
do this
way,
thing at
Kata.
some point.
Well,
and
I
then
need
go
moon
back because I'm
seeds.
bored.
I need moon seeds. From a moon. Okay, this is very stupid. I need the seeds from a moon seed plant. I know, right?
If you weren't, if I didn't know you had magic,
Canada?
I'd feel like dying inside. Oh my god.
There's not something you can
If it
just
was magic. Oh.
It's been a while since I've looked through my storage.
Or we can just go to Canada. I'm gonna get it
some books
myself.
that I forgot I had. Well, there's that as well.
So I'll need some opalescent feldspar, but
Have you been to Canada in your past time? of being, awake back in 14th
Okay.
century.
Okay, I need some feldspar
Like Portuguese
that's
borrowing from Egypt or some shit.
it's opalescent. It's like a rock.
Isn't that shit from meteors or something? You could probably find some of that. Or are we talking a different feldspar, like coincidence?
We're talking about the feldspar that's a rock.
Because oh yeah, so I was sort of correct. Because there are feldspar in space. Mostly asteroid belts have them.
Or on the ground.
Probably some on Earth.
That's on
Yeah,
yes.
they,
Yes, it's on Earth, yes. It is in fact on this planet.
Is anything that's more of a rare ingredient?
A rare ingredient. No, it's just expensive, not exactly rare. I mean, vanilla from Madagascar, some saffron, cinnamon from Sri Lanka. You know, just expensive, not hard to get.
Does it really have to be specific? Like it can just be, vanilla from somewhere else?
It can be vanilla, but I need a high quality vanilla. We're not gonna go to the fucking Walmart and like get some.
Not to mention when you're playing with alchemy, you aren't wanting to skimp.
Also, I'm not sure how long that vanilla was sitting there on the shelf. I mean, it needs to be fresh. I don't even know. It can be fake. Sometimes there's artificial vanilla.
I don't get why they do that. I've actually noticed that.
It's nasty. Ew.
I mean, there's fake weed.
Fake what?
Fake marijuana. Or, no. I think it's called synthetic marijuana.
Oh yeah, I also need some of that too. I need some oil from the flower. That.
You mean the stuff that Elijah's been smoking?
Hey, where's Elijah at? I need some of that.
I have no idea.
You need weed. Assuming that's even good weed.
Okay. Okay. I do need weed, but I need it from the flower of it, the extract, the oil. We are not doing this. Too shady. Like, thank God she can't hear this. So.
Either way, I should have the so-called expensive ingredients in stock somewhere.
Assuming you have them.
I cannot.
I most likely do. Rarely ever need to use them.
I cannot unsee.
So you've been to Canada at some point? I didn't know it was Canada back then.
Canada?
Around the world.
I don't know. I just looked at stuff on the internet and it just said this is where the stuff is. So I'm like, I haven't been there. I've been to California. Shit.
Imagine buying this shit. Imagine buying this shit from Craigslist.
Craig, what?
What? No,
Craigslist.
like.
Have you never? I mean, from what I've heard, someone bought a whale from Craigslist.
Well, I don't need whales. I need oils and specific herbs and stuff.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes.
I do not mean to interrupt your conversation, but we will be closing in 30 minutes.
Alright, thank you.
That's
Alright, thanks for telling us.
Thanks. I thought you heard us about trying to buy some weed.
Just imagine saying that to someone here without context at all.
It's not really out of context. I mean, but it is the specific flower of it. I mean, you need kind of like.
Well,
how much do I need?
Vera said that she would need to see her, but she is currently in her lab.
Probably like 30
I told her
milliliters.
that we can at least do it tomorrow if need be.
Oh, right, yeah. That's good. Right. I may only need probably a couple of things from you, like the the expensive stuff. I mean, you can't get the
I
moon
still don't
seeds.
understand how it's expensive. Yeah, that I can probably understand,
Because
but like saffron and such.
Saffron is the most expensive herb in the world. And then vanilla is the second. People try to steal that shit, you know.
Sorry, I was watching.
I still have those
What's the
coconuts.
most expensive thing?
Wait, were you watching a movie?
Wait, why do we need coconut?
What? You can
No,
do
I was
that?
watching.
From when we made our trip with they.
Yeah, I know. Why do we need the coconuts? Is what I'm asking.
They were originally kept in there for when we were going to be drinking from them during the trip, and they've kind of just been sitting there.
No. I was asking specifically, do we need them for, for
No.
her? Because you mentioned it. Okay.
No,
Then I was asking
it's
why.
mainly because I was just randomly remembering that I still have them in there. Two of which are specifically for Zach.
Okay, do you have the weed or not?
No, you probably.
Because if I need to know this, because I'm just gonna go out and get it myself.
Like I said, I have to check, and I can't exactly check here.
You two sound like you're dealing. Drug dealing right now.
And if you can, just extract the oil.
mean...
Cause like, kind of crush them up. It's kind of like. I can't. Yeah.
Send me a text of the
list. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'll send you a text. And we're gonna have to race it on both ends though.
Right. If you guys if you guys need any help, mostly because I'm bored. So yeah, if y'all need help, or if I can just be there to, watch.
Watch what now?
Watch what?
I don't know, you guys picking stuff, helping her.
Oh,
you're gonna watch
speaking of, Vera said that she can,
I'm bored.
see her now.
That's why.
I see.
Now, to be fair, I am so technically helping the geckos. Actually, no, I'm kind of letting them get used to the environment.
What?
You remember the geckos from yesterday?
Geckos?
Yeah, the geckos. Remember the ones I got?
I don't think he was there. I'm pretty sure he wasn't. Right?
I don't.
Oh, right. He wasn't there. Okay, never mind.
Okay, I don't approve in your zoo, but yeah.
It's not a zoo. It's a reserve. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna eat them or something.
I believe you. Okay.
Well, we can leave now if you want.
Yeah.
And get you looked at and see what can be done.
Oh, you got a phone, right? Forgot.
Yeah.
I might as well just. Yeah, I got the list on my phone. Yeah, I'll just take out my phone. Just text you the list.
Yeah, I suggest, I guess, telling Vera that we're going to her place right now.
Yeah.
Unless we're doing it right now. Alright.
Okay, so I'm calling weed instead of weed.
When we're going.
I'll call it
What? You're calling
Put
weed
what it
directly?
actually is.
Fine, I'll just put it what it actually is. Okay. The weed
Put
flower.
what it actually is, because that way it's easier. Because when you put weed, it's like.
Okay. I'll put
weed?
okay.
There's many types of
No,
weeds.
hold up. Cannabis flower essential oil from the cannabis plant, and the oil is derived from marijuana. Okay. There. Send.
All right.
Just type it in Google.
What? No, I didn't. No.
Well.
Hell.
Weren't you trying to search it on your phone?
I already searched it on my phone. That was a long time ago.
No.
I'm sending him the list of what I needed.
Okay.
I said I'll put down.
Out of it. My head's full of memes right now. So
You need to calm down on the memes. What? I'm just saying.
No older memes.
Memes?
Holy crap, dude. Memes. No, I'm pretty sure Canada knows what that is, and if not,
Yeah, I know. Like, okay. The list is very specific, and needs to be as highest quality as possible. For a
Considering
spell.
when I probably collected them, it would be at the best of qualities.
Okay, thanks.
Probably actually better than what they would be. Probably.
Especially the weed. Especially that.
Well, might as well make our way over there.
Yeah. Where are we going? I'm supposed to go to? I guess I'll just go to Canada. Oh, I thought I was gonna go to Canada, but I guess I'll go there afterwards. That's for the moon seeds. I mean, the plant is highly poisonous in every part, so I might as well, handle it and stuff.
I don't have to worry about being poisoned, so there's that.
Oh, but it's for another spell, the moon seeds. The other the stuff you have is altogether for a different spell to help Bob Marley. If you ever hear this little lemur.
Oh, you can get your bracelet removed. That's fine.
No.
Alright, so we going?
I just said okay. Oh, yes. Yeah. God damn it, Nana. What's going on? I'm going. Freaking ears. I'm sorry. He reaches into a pocket and hands you a ticket.
Moment.
It's a bag. Yes.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, just put it on my side. Oh, go. So I'll just get the bracelet and move over here. How does a bracelet even work on? Is it like...
I'm gonna head off too.
One moment.
Have a wonderful night, please. Stay safe and
Yeah.
look both ways before you cross the street.
I don't think I'll have a problem with that, so I'm heading out too.
Very well.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming by, Kat. Hopefully you enjoyed your night. Stay safe and look both ways before you cross